Hello traders, we have some great challenges passed, so let's look into them. So as always, first we are going to talk about challenges, and after that we are going to talk about verifications. This successful challenge was made on FTMO account solution, so that means FTMO with LMAX data feed, and straight away when you look at this balance curve, it looks pretty good to me. So there is nothing really unusual in the trading objectives chart, but there is one thing to point out, and that is that the max loss is actually lower than max daily loss. So as you guys know, trading objectives chart, this chart records your historic performance. So that means this is your worst performance that you made on your account. So that means that this was the lowest point of your equity that you had. But you can see that he went down in his equity more for the max daily loss. And that basically means that he made some profits. And from those profits, he went down in his equity way more than his initial capital. And additionally, his trades were pretty good. As you can see, pretty consistent. There is no one huge spike. Clearly, most of his profits were made on 28th of February and 2nd of March, which is fine. He continued and made some more profits here, and in total he just managed to complete his profit target. When I look at the statistics, there is really nothing unusual. His win rate is quite good, risk-reward ratio is also good, and yeah, so let's scroll down for a little bit. So when we are looking at his trading journal, you can see that there is some nice balance between his buys and sells, and he didn't hold any positions overnight because there are no swaps. Right, this column. Scrolling way more down here, and what did he trade? It's US dollar and Japanese yen, Euro USD, so pretty basic, Australian dollar and US dollar, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I think that this is pretty good, and let's move to another one. So this challenge is for $100K, and it's also on FTMO account solution. And just when you see the balance curve, you can see that he went down in his capital, but in the end he pretty much managed to get some profits and successfully finish the challenge, which is always great when he can successfully manage his psychology and just break through. When you look at the trading objectives, you can clearly see that he almost broke his max loss, but yeah, he just pretty much controlled the risk, and that makes this trader pretty great. Now regarding his daily summary, all of the days are pretty consistent, so he didn't risk way more than he should have. His lot sizes are pretty huge if you ask me, but hey, it's his trading style, so whatever. And looking at his trading journal now, you can see that he traded gold, which is my favorite instrument, and some more Forex. Also, you can see that he didn't hold any of the instruments overnight because he didn't pay any swaps here, and that means that he is intraday trader. He mostly opened buy orders instead of sell orders, and the volume is pretty all over the place. As you can see, he just opened quite many lots. Now he traded on Euro USD and actually lost some money on gold. Additionally, he also traded on Australian dollar and Japanese yen. And finally, let's look into some verification accounts. So the first one is still on IC markets, and quite frankly, there is nothing unusual, but why I did pick this one is because of the profit target. It is actually quite unusual. He made double the amount that he was supposed to, even more than that, and that is just pretty great. The balance curve overall is pretty alright. You can see that it's going up, and that's just fine. That's what we want to see, right? He made quite a lot of trades, as you can see here. 215 trades, that's a lot, if you ask me. And looking at his daily summary, he made some profits in the beginning. Then he made a huge one, actually, more than he was supposed to, but he just continued anyway, which is outstanding. Then he made some losses, but he actually managed to finish his profit target, so he wasn't really stressed about that. Now scrolling through his trading journal, you can see that he held actually some positions overnight because he paid those swaps, and mostly he traded just Forex as far as I can see. No stocks, no indices, and definitely no commodities. Interestingly enough, he mostly sold instead of bought, and his most traded instrument is Euro and New Zealand dollar. Alright, so now let's look at the last one. So this particular verification account is done on xm.com and it's for 80,000 euro. There is nothing out of ordinary for this one, so let's just review it real quick. This trader got just 19 trades in, as you can see here, and the trades that he made, he or she of course, are pretty balanced. As you can see, there's no huge spike. I mean, there is just one, but not that huge. And you can see from the balance curve that the trades weren't going really in his favor, but it wasn't really that bad for him. And in the end, he just managed to finish his profit target without any issue. Now, once again, I am looking at the trading journal and it's kind of mixed here. As you can see, he traded mostly Forex, and some of the trades were held overnight, some were not, as you can see from this column, right? And overall, there is no particular pattern that I can see. So just scrolling down there, you can see that he mostly opened short positions instead of longs. The trader didn't open that huge of a volume, which is alright because he or she doesn't risk that much. And the most favorite symbols were Euro and Dollar, then US Dollar and Swiss, and US Dollar and Canadian Dollar, and then some more, but nothing really that interesting, right? Okay, so I think that this is pretty much it. These two last traders are already waiting for their FTMO accounts to make some nice profits. So hopefully I will be glad to see you there too. And I wanna thank you guys for the great response on these successful challenges overviews. It's always great to see all the comments. And if you wanna see anything particular in this series, we are planning to do this once a week. So let me know down in the comments. And don't forget to follow FTMO on social media, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content. And see you traders in the next video.